Hello everybody and welcome back to Expert Examiner IELTS. My name is Glyn and again we have some more writing feedback. Again, IELTS writing task 2. And this one is interesting because it is a follow-up from my previous video. So in my last video, I gave feedback on this essay. In many countries, students who leave high school have no understanding of how to manage their money. Why is this the case? What can be done to improve students' understanding of how to manage personal finance? Now, this writing task was sent to me by somebody on Twitter, but they sent me two tasks through, one from themselves and one from their wife. So we have a husband and wife, and I don't know whose writing I checked in the last video, if it was the husband's or the wife, I'm not sure, but we have the other one today, so we have the second one today. I'll just recap quickly what we expect here from the question. So in many countries, students who leave high school have no understanding of how to manage their money. What is the theme? Well, the theme is raising children or giving young people knowledge about how to manage their money. Could be about education, could be about parenting, could be about social issues, issues affecting young people, and microeconomics. But this is a causes and solutions essay because in body paragraph 1 we have to explain why this is the case, and in body paragraph 2 we need to offer some solutions. How can we fix this problem? What are some ways that we can deal with this problem? Then in the conclusion we want to summarize the main points. So I won't go into too much detail about the question, simply because in my previous video I did that. But let's see how this candidate does. Okay, nowadays many students graduate from high school without knowledge of how to manage their money. That's a very direct paraphrase of this. Without knowledge, no understanding. Okay, so the paraphrase is successful. I think a general statement about money management or young people would be useful, not just a simple direct paraphrase, but okay. So what might a general statement look like here? Well, something like there are many issues that affect young people who leave high school, such as how to start their career or what to study at university, and one of these issues involves how to manage their money. However, and then you can relate to the question. However, all over the world, more and more young people are failing to demonstrate their ability to budget or to manage their money, whatever. But okay, so some people get into financial trouble because of a lack of knowledge. That sentence is just standing alone there. Some people get into financial trouble because of a lack of knowledge. A lack of a knowledge of what? A lack of knowledge in general? Or a lack of knowledge specifically about financial issues? So a lack of knowledge seems too general. What lack of knowledge? Get into financial trouble. So good collocation, but a little bit informal. Get into financial trouble. Although students cannot learn how to manage their money for different reasons, there are some solutions to deal with the issue. Again, it feels just a bit empty, right? You could say this about any problem. You know, if we think about, let's say there's a problem with climate. Although we cannot learn how to manage, or although we cannot learn how to fix the climate, there are some solutions to deal with the issue. Okay, let's think of another problem. Let's say there's sexism in the workplace. Although managers cannot learn how to deal with sexism for different reasons, there are some solutions to deal with the issue. It's empty, it's not specific. I want something like in this essay. In this essay I will discuss reasons why this happens, and I will also offer solutions. Something like this, just a thesis statement, something that tells the reader what you're going to talk about in this essay. But okay, body paragraph 1 should be straightforward. We should get the reasons why young people in high school have no understanding of how to manage their money. So why does this happen? Let's see. There are many reasons why high school students do not know how to manage their money. The chief factor, main reason, okay, chief factor is that most high schools do not teach finance to their students. I think that's a fair point. That's a clear point, and it's a fair point. For instance, in Japan, okay, using Japan as an example, but keep in mind this is about people all over the world, but Japan could act as an example. For instance, in Japan, most high schools prioritize the study for an entrance examination. So entrance examination is a good collocation. Entrance examination, cool, I like that. But the study for an entrance examination, I don't like the study for an. So you could say something like, in Japan, most high schools prioritize preparing for entrance examinations. That would work better. So the study for an entrance examination just feels a bit strange. For university, okay. I think maybe university entrance examinations might be fine. There are no financial lectures. Well, at high school, do you have lectures at high school? I hope not. You usually have classes at high school, no? To teach how to deal. So teach is transitive. We want teach somebody, to teach. We want an object after teach. So it's a bit strange to use it without an object. To teach how to deal with their finances. Again, they are... Who is they are talking about here? You haven't established a noun group. There are no financial lectures to teach students how to deal with their finances. Fine. To teach young people how to deal with their finances. Fine. To teach schoolgoers how to deal with their finances. Fine. But this there doesn't refer to anything here. So, yeah. Unless the students... So I like unless. Unless is underused, but it's a great little conjunction. Conditional conjunction. Unless the student majors in, so good collocation here, majors in, and they've used present simple after unless, which is natural. Unless the student majors in finance or commerce. Okay, fair point. In addition, nice. In addition, what makes the situation worse? We get a cleft sentence here, is. What makes the situation worse is, wonderful cleft sentence. I don't know how appropriate it is maybe for academic writing, but it is high level grammar. What makes the situation worse is that, linking the clause, amazing. Many parents control their children's bank accounts. Okay, can we explain this? I hope we will. Parental control is a significant way to protect children from scamming or financial problems. However, as parents manage all allowance and salary from part-time jobs, again, it's too specific, isn't it? Part-time jobs, but okay. Just, parents are in control of all of their children's money, or parents are in total control of their children's money. That's fine. I don't know, allowance and salary from part-time jobs, but okay, fine. Opportunities to learn about money management are taken up by adults. So I don't like this taken by adults, or maybe responsibility. The responsibility of managing the money is taken by adults, or opportunities to learn about money management are not given to children. Maybe that's better. But body paragraph 1, there is a very clear, understandable, well explained, well reasoned list of 2 reasons why this is a problem. And as a target reader, I am informed here. I'm well informed of the reasons why it happened. So I like this body paragraph 1. Body paragraph 2, nevertheless, no. The other candidate also started with nevertheless. We are moving from reasons why this is the case to solutions. There's not a contrast here. We want to move on from one point to the next point. We are not balancing different points of view here, so nevertheless isn't appropriate. Nevertheless, people should be able to find solutions to deal with the issue. Now, this will be a little bit annoying, I think, for me. Just give me one moment. I want to look at the previous candidate's way of starting their essay. Nevertheless, people should find solutions to deal with such kind of problems. Nevertheless, people should be able to find solutions to deal with the issue. For me, that looks very similar, doesn't it? Nevertheless, people should find solutions to deal with such kinds of problems. Nevertheless, people should be able to find solutions to deal with the issue. So, as husband and wife, of course, you can support each other, you can help each other. Now, I recommend doing this in the planning stage, perhaps. Once you're planning the essay, discuss it, think about it, but please don't copy each other's language. It's really not good preparation. Okay. Firstly, parents should give children a chance to manage their own bank accounts and financial situations. Okay, fine, I agree. Can we develop this? By giving them cool, wonderful fronted clause here, by giving them responsibility for their own money, comma, children would plan more carefully. I think will be able to, or would be able to, maybe plan more carefully about the way of spending money. About the way of, just change it to how they plan more carefully how they spend money. About the way of spending money, don't like it. And be able to learn how to take care of their own money. Okay, to take care of is fine. It's a nice nice awareness of collocation, but it's not very formal. It's not very academic in nature. We don't need to be super formal in IELTS essays, but generally, phrasal verbs generally should be avoided in academic writing. Okay, but how to take care of their money in a daily life, in their daily lives, not in a daily life, but in their daily lives. Okay. Sorry, I should just look for any other example. Never mind, I'll move on. Furthermore, good. Adding extra information, signposting language. The government should introduce a money management class to all high schools. By making it a required subject, all students can earn enough knowledge. I don't know if you earn knowledge. Do you earn knowledge? You can gain knowledge, you can acquire knowledge, but I don't know about earn knowledge. You can earn money, earn maybe respect. All students can earn enough knowledge about finance, and it can lead to prevent. It can lead to prevent. So after lead to, I know you want to use infinitive, but usually we use a noun or even a gerund here. It can lead to the prevention of financial troubles in the future. But okay, body paragraph 2, again, decent, well explained, coherent, developed idea. Cool. In conclusion, students leave high school with a good understanding of In conclusion, students leave high school without a good understanding of managing money because of high school calculus. So calculus, as I understand, is a branch of mathematics, no? Am I an idiot here? Am I wrong? High school syllabus, maybe. And parental control over their money. Good, that's a nice summary. I don't like the word calculus, but it's a nice summary. However, people can improve this issue by letting children take care of their own bank account and introducing money management lectures at high schools. Okay, I don't know about lectures at high schools because, typically you want classes or maybe even workshops. It should be a practical thing that you learn about, not just lectures, but okay. Conclusion is good. It's a good summary. Perhaps a reflective comment could be nice too, like maybe re-explaining why it's important, or if we don't take care of this now, what problems could we run into in the future, and so on. But in general, I think it is a very good summary. So, task response. I think there's enough in this task response for a 7. The only thing I don't like, maybe adding that reflective commentary in the conclusion, just that extra reflective comment could be useful. And oh no, the thesis statement. We don't quite get the thesis statement. So in the introduction, you didn't say what you're going to discuss. You kind of hinted at it. hinted at the fact that there are different reasons and that there are solutions. But I want to see something more straightforward. This essay will discuss, or in this essay I will discuss. And we didn't get that. So without that reflective comment in the conclusion and without that thesis statement in the introduction, I'm pulling the task response down to 6. But I want to say that I really like your body paragraphs. You explain in an academic, professional way your ideas. They make sense. They are sophisticated. And as a target reader, I am informed of your position. So your body paragraphs are really good, but tighten up those introduction and conclusion. Coherence and cohesion. I think this is a relatively straightforward 7. Could we get higher things here? So we start with nowadays. I don't like this. There are many reasons. It's just empty. For instance, we get, which is good. Great. We get a however. Fine. We get a furthermore. Okay. So we get a lot of these, like, there is a term for these types of cohesive devices. I guess they are some type of adjuncts, but that's not important. The comma clause, right? However, comma clause. Furthermore, comma clause. Nevertheless, comma clause. In addition, comma clause. So we get a lot of those, and those are absolutely fine, but they're not the only type of cohesive devices. You know, we could have despite clauses, like despite somebody doing something, or in addition to somebody doing something, or in spite of somebody doing something. So there are other flexible there is a wider variety of cohesive devices that you could use. I like the in addition comma clause, however comma clause, furthermore comma clause. That's fine, but there could be a wider variety. I really like the by clauses that you have. By gerund clause, main clause. By gerund clause, main clause. I like this. This is very nice. And so, yeah, maybe not quite enough for the 8, but I think certainly enough for the 7. Paragraphing, suitable, logical flow to the writing, great. So yeah, perhaps wider variety, not just comma clause, comma clause. Okay, lexical resource. So there are some things like calculus, that's the wrong word. Nevertheless is the wrong word here. I don't know how I feel about lectures at high school. I don't know, but maybe in Japan they have lectures in high school. I'm not sure. The study for an entrance exam feels a bit sloppy with collocation. Get into financial trouble is good, but it's not very academic. Take care of is a fine, it's absolutely fine as a collocation to take care of as a phrasal verb, but again, it's not very academic. So some slight failures here. Chief factor is a good collocation. Yeah, that works here. Chief factor, like this. Finance or commerce, cool. Topic related language. Parental control, this is a very good collocation. That's very natural. A significant way. I don't know if significant is the best word here. Is a significant way to protect children. Is an important way. Is a vital way, or I don't know, but vital. A common way to protect children. A reasonable way to protect children. Maybe an obvious way to protect children. But I don't know about significant. Money management, fine. Required subject, required subject, maybe mandatory subject is slightly better, obligatory subject, but mandatory subject is the most natural collocation. Required subject absolutely works, but it doesn't show that highest level of style. But I think we do have enough vocab in there for a 7. I think there's enough topical language in there for a 7. A few odd choices, but I think there is enough, just about enough in there for a 7. Okay, grammatical range and accuracy. I think we have some nice grammar in here. Let's have a look at mistakes first of all. So is it yeah, I guess it is a mistake. Teach is a transitive verb, so we should have an object with it, but there's no object here. I love this use of unless. That's cool. Looking at complexity of, well, no, let's stick with mistakes first of all to see if I can find any. Earn, that's a vocab mistake, not a grammar mistake. In their daily lives, not in a daily life, so that is a grammar mistake. Okay, so really accurate. So good grammatical control here. I guess I would use plural here. Most high school students prioritize university entrance examinations. So just a small, meaningless thing. So very good with the control. Now let's look at complexity. First of all, we want to look at complexity of clauses, or sorry, complexity of sentences. There are things called simple and complex sentences and a variety of sentences, but cool, we get an extra clause here, an infinitive, how to manage their money. We get an although da 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 da. So although students cannot da 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 da, there are some solutions. So that's good. Complexity of clauses. We had that unless conditional clause. This one here. Cool. I like these by da 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 da. That's a really nice type of sentence. By giving them responsibility for their own money, comma, children would plan. So this by giving shows how you do something. So that's good. We have that twice here. Cool. So complexity of clauses, absolutely. We have nice variety of simple and complex clauses. And then finally, we want to look for complexity of structures. I think this is the only thing that will stop the candidate from getting like a super high mark. So the one thing that stands out is the what makes it. I liked that part. Let's just find that. What makes it. Yep, cool. What makes the situation worse? We have it here. What makes the situation worse is that. So I really like this. But let's have a look for any other complex structures. Just give me a moment. Oh, that's a nice complex sentence, but not a complex structure. As da 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 da, comma, opportunities da 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 da. So really nice variety of sentences, but I'm still looking for complexity in structure. Should be able to. I like this. Should be able to. Fine. This would thing, I guess that's okay. I guess will might be better if we're talking about maybe realistic solutions, but okay. Okay, so not a huge variety of, not a huge range, sorry, of structure complexity. Mostly we have present simple as which is normal in academic essays, but also we want to see variety of like active voice, passive voice, maybe some perfect, maybe some continuous, just to show that you can use it, just to demonstrate Oh, we do get passive here, are taken up by adults, so a little bit of passive. So I think there's enough for grammatical range and accuracy. The accuracy is very good. The range of sentences is very good, but the range of structures could be higher. You have one case like what makes it da 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 is da 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 da, which is good, but that's the only real complex structure that I see in there. So overall we have 7776. So this is, sorry for my maths, but I'm going to give it a 7.0 in total. In general, very, very good. You show really good language. Your grammar, vocab is good. With cohesion, just keep in mind that there are a variety of structures. It doesn't have to be however, comma, clause, in addition, comma, clause, moreover, comma, clause, furthermore, comma, clause. We have other ways of linking. And task response, just fix your introduction and conclusion, and you're going to be getting a higher score for sure. I think you have the potential maybe to get 7.5 or 8, but for this one is 7.0 in general, so well done on that. It's very rare that I see writing task 2 that is 7 or above, so well done. So yeah, that's it for this video. For the month of June, which is almost up, I am doing free writing feedback. Probably I will move to listening in the month of July, but I am also doing some free practice speaking tests at the moment. So if you're interested in either writing feedback or doing a practice speaking test, then please do get in touch. But for now, I'll leave it there. Thank you very much, and goodbye.